Did you know that wild turkeys were once nearly extinct? By the 1930s, there were less than 30,000 wild turkeys in the US, most of them deep in the Missouri Ozarks or Florida Everglades. Turkeys were killed out in Minnesota by a combination of overhunting, disease, and deforestation. The state tried reintroducing them in the 1920s and the 1950s by releasing farm birds in the hopes they could adapt to the wild. They couldn't. In 1971, the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources started working with the state of Missouri on a new plan. They baited turkeys to lure them out in the open and then used cannons to shoot nets over their heads. Over a few years, the Minnesota DNR took 29 wild turkeys from the Ozarks and brought them to southeastern Minnesota. They thrived, and the reintroductions continued. In all, the DNR brought about 5,000 birds into the state. Now, the state's wild turkey population has grown to more than 70,000. Flocks in Minnesota are now so comfortable, they're almost a nuisance. Even so, their recovery is one of the greatest conservation successes in the history of the United States.